Premier Comrade Mielenkov. Comrade agents.
Hello and welcome to Destroy All Humans 2. I'm just going to skip that cutscene, primarily because it has no subtitles. And, oh balls. Yeah, I forgot how abruptly this game starts. Let me just adjust the volume. Let's go for that. I mean, I don't really want the music to be too loud, and I don't want the sound effect to be too loud. Dialogue we will leave up, I think. That's the audio done. Display we want subtitles on. Widescreen on or off. I mean, on seems alright. Right, welcome to Destroy All Humans 2. And why am I playing this? Because it seems like a big departure from my other content, even though I think some of my other content was actually Destroy All Humans related. I played the Destroy All Humans 1 remake before. I never finished it, and the reason why I never finished it is because it was an accident.
Are you receiving? The mothership has been destroyed!
Oh, that's terrible.
You must come to my aid immediately! Follow the distress beacon to my location!
I will do, Pox. This is, as you may have noticed, live. The reason why it's live is because I can't be bothered editing videos, but also because I think that the commentary might be better this way. Radar, we know what a radar is, don't we? Yes, we do. Little green man. Little green man indeed. I'm not a green man. I'm more grey in hue, in colour. These are so this game starts off very abruptly. It hasn't landed, it's been destroyed, you idiot. But anyway, the thing is, I'm going to explain the story very, very quickly. So the cutscene that you missed out on, if you're at all familiar with the Destroy All Humans franchise, then you'll probably have heard or seen this game before. And if you're also aware of the Destroy All Humans franchise, then you're also aware that they are going to be remaking this, and they're in the process of doing that at the moment, this exact game. Now, during this Let's Play, we are going to talk a little bit about that. We are going to talk about the remake and what kind of things that they could potentially do that makes it better, but we're going to be playing the original version. Now, this is all on the PS4, so whatever weirdness happens because it's the PS4 port will just happen. And this is pretty much as close as we're going to get to the original game without me getting my PS2 out and getting a copy of this game, and also getting a capture card to actually do that. I have been thinking about doing stuff related to PS2 content, and I did talk about it in my GTA 3 remastered playthrough. Remastered is a very strong word for the definitive edition, and even that's a very strong word. It's basically, it wasn't very good, to be quite honest. So I've sort of abandoned my ideas of doing the remastered GTA trilogy in favour of trying something different. So I'm finally going to be trying to do a full Let's Play of Destroy All Humans 2, which I've never done before. So I do hope you enjoy what's about to unfold. Now, psychokinesis, we can break open the gate, hold L1, and then press triangle, and then press triangle again to throw it, just like the original game. Now, the story, as far as you're aware, just to make sure that you're up to speed, is the mothership has been destroyed, which is in space, and Pox has been killed on board the mothership, but he's still talking to us. So why is that then? Well, apparently he managed to escape somehow, but as we'll find out, that's not truly the case. We'll find out what's going on with that, and also the perpetrators of this attack were of course the Russians, because it's the 1960s. Well, no they're not, I killed them. I killed them. There we go, I killed them. I killed the women, and the children too. Here's Pox.
The mothership has somehow been destroyed!
Yep.
And I've
Oh dear, how
Luckily,
terrible.
I was able to download a copy of my exquisite mind into
Fantastic.
this holopox unit just before the ship exploded.
Yay.
Gee, that is lucky.
Hmm.
Virtual pox, huh? Kinda constricting, ain't it?
Yes.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. The good news is ancient Furon landing beacons were left here
Ooh.
eons ago during the war with the Martians. If you can find and activate one of those beacons, you'll be able to summon your saucer.
Hooray.
Neat trick. And then I kick a little monkey ass.
Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, crap.
Boom! Right. That was a sneaky way of getting our health down, and I'm sorry for still talking during the cutscene, but let's just be honest, I can't be bothered being quiet. Shield, this bar represents your current shield strength. Your shield will recharge as long as you avoid enemy fire for a short period of time, which it should do in a moment. Ooh, and there we go. And so,
And that's why I will die.
this is it's a vast improvement over the first game. And the Destroy Humans 1 remastered game didn't really add much new. In fact, if I'm completely honest,
Take the yellow ones.
most of that game is exactly as it was in the original. Kind of, not really. I mean, the gameplay is a bit smoother. Probably because we're on 2 generations old. I mean, it's a PS4 game, and it was originally on the PS2. The Destroy Humans 1 remaster, and I did enjoy it. I just thought that there wasn't a lot of new content with it. I felt like they missed a few things. Let me just quickly grab this, which is the collectible of the game, or one of them. It is a Furotech cell. Right, you have recovered a Furotech cell. They're used to upgrade weapons at Poxmart, which we will see. Poxmart, the upgrade shop, essentially is what it is. It's not an actual chain of businesses all around the world. Art Voodoo is an ancient Furon god. Art Voodoo statues mark the location. I'm sorry everyone, I'm really sorry. The location of ancient Furon landing sites. Talk to Art Voodoo and satisfy his demands to unlock landing zones. Like this one.
Amuse thy languid Furon god, zap my idol with bolts of electricity. Attend the holy syllables of the great Archvoodoo.
Don't know who does his voice, but I think that they're having so much fun saying that. So, this is a really cryptic way of saying, just zap him with the Zap-O-Matic, which is the weapon that we currently have.
My waning joie de vivre is rekindled. Landing zone activated.
Good. Thank you. And we have to call the saucer. Hello, saucer. Come in, saucer. Yeah, there we go. Using British Telecom. I'd choose British Telecom. I wouldn't really. We're not with BT. Anyway. Let's throw Pox out and begin. Go away. There you go. We dealt with you now. Talk to Pox, thank you.
Good work getting the saucer here, Crypto.
No sweat. It needs to be aired out every 5,000 parsecs or so.
Now, welcome to the dialogue system in this game, because you can actually choose what you want to say, even though there is an intended path which you'll eventually get to actually start the mission. Now, this is a point of contention for me, because there are some funny lines hidden away in these alternate branches, but I don't want to keep you here for too long, and I don't want to, because the thing is that when I was doing my Destroy Humans 2 playthrough before, before I even uploaded anything, what would happen is I would edit the videos and I would just not talk throughout all this. In fact, you would just hear the raw audio from the game. But since it's going to be live, I don't want to be sat here for too long just shutting up and not doing anything, so let's try and get it ready, get closer to the mission with pester pox for heavy weapons.
I need to bring in some big guns. Know where I can get my hands on some.
I did manage to jettison some data cores before the mothership was hit. You might be able to recover some weapons from them, if you can find any. But it certainly won't be easy.
That's where to find it, yep.
Okay, so, where are the data cores?
That's just it! They could have entered the atmosphere at any time, in any place, and therefore landed anywhere on the planet. I've managed to locate only one. It was ejected after my holopox unit, so it landed quite nearby.
Bloody hell, there's a lot here. Yeah. What about the saucer? Can we use the saucer?
So let's get flying, huh? I'm itching for some serious payback.
Not so fast, my ultraviolet minion. My scan of the engine core has revealed some critical damage.
Engine.
It appears the saucer took a hit, or 12, on the way here.
Oh.
No, don't say it.
I'm afraid we can't possibly take off until the engine is repaired.
Engine.
Ah, man.
Yep. So let's go find that data core then.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but scout the area and find that data core.
Which isn't even... It's just across the street. It really is over there. So, yeah. I do apologise for not leaving a lot of the dialogue in, but let's just be honest, I don't want you just sitting here and listening to the dialogue. Now, part of me feels like I might redo this at some point and maybe show you all the extra stuff, but that would take a lot of work, so I apologise if that's not what ends up happening. You can use your jetpack to boost onto the rooftops. Hold extra jet into the air and then keep holding it to glide down to the ground. Okay. Don't know why I'm singing. Where are those KGB agents? They're up there. Let's go. So. Now there are some other things that have been going on which I'll talk about once we start getting into the meat and potatoes, really, of this game. And by that I mean just doing the next mission, because there is a lengthy cutscene that is about to happen after we collect this Dislocator data core, who cares? It's data core. I'm going to say it as that. Hold square, move the... Yeah, we can just select it for our weapon wheel. And I'll try that out after this cutscene. We'll have a quick mess around. Ooh, evil Russian.
I don't understand it. We blew that alien spacecraft out of the sky, and yet the shriveled geriatric one somehow survived. These Shopas must be harder to kill than we thought. I spit on them.
And another evil Russian.
Inform the Kremlin we
That's
shall
his friend.
proceed with the operation as planned. Tell them we need as much Revelade as they can ship, as quickly as they can ship it.
Da, Agent Orenchov.
And our American distributor?
He suspects nothing. In fact, he seemed quite enthusiastic about the whole idea. He thinks he'll be spreading revolution in a paper cup.
And so he will. But not, I think, the sort he expects.
Ooh.
Idealists.
I spit on them.
Stalin, he understood. Ideas may start revolutions, but guns and gulags finish them. Well, no matter. Soon the citizens of Bay City will be embarking on a very bad trip.
Schadenfreude laughter, yeah. So, those... Well, one of them is a major villain. Though, not the major villain, as we will find out. Selection position, I do not know which one of these I should overwrite. Because there was one that I did have a lot of progress on, I don't want to lose it. Yeah, okay. Right. Good. And Pox is going to speak now as well. So...
Brains! Those Soviets are going to be a bigger headache than I thought. Crypto, come and see me when you've finished whatever it is you're doing. I may have a plan.
Yep, I will do, because that advances the story. So, Poxmat is now open. We will have a look at that. I want to show them the Dislocator. Right. So, the Dislocator is, there is a lot to talk about, bloody hell. It does, oh! Bloody hell, no. Why are you coming back to me? I don't like it. Go away. So that's what it does, and you can also use it on people. It's not usually as violent as that. It is kind of messing with the Havoc physics engine. It is very crazy sometimes. That was very, very unexpected. So it just makes things fly around. It's whoa! It's not really a weapon to use offensively. It's just to sort of play around and maybe get some enemies off your back by launching them away. Even though these human beings are not really enemies. Don't know what the FBI are going to do. What, investigate us? Is that all? Yeah, so let's just look around Bay City for a little bit and talk about some things. So, why did I decide to do Destroy All Humans 2? The reason is because I never finished my Destroy All Humans 1 remaster. I said it was because of an accident, and indeed it was an accident. It was me deleting all the footage, right? Now, we got to the last episode, we got to the penultimate episode, and, oh, alien artifacts, that's another thing. We can unlock a hidden weapon and other goodies, and the other goodies are better, because the hidden weapon isn't really that great. But with that in mind, let me just do this Art Voodoo landing zone. Can we even do it? To be honest, I don't really want to. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a glitch at some point with the landing zone, so I'm just gonna not do any of them until until it prompts me, until there's an actual icon there, because it really should do that. Can't get up there, but right. The mistake was I deleted all the footage, so we lost the last episode, which was going to be the boss battle against RoboPrez. Now, RoboPrez was the big robot that Silhouette, the main villain of Destroy All Humans 1, was going to use against Crypto in order to stop him from taking over the world, or rather, just America. Now, obviously that didn't work, because Crypto is actually now President of the United States. Except he's not really, because there's this kind of like a stand-in that does it now, that people voted for, but they don't realise, you know, they're still in control of the United States. Now, so I deleted the footage by accident, because I forgot that I hadn't uploaded that episode yet, and I just left it. I just didn't bother, and I was going to bother and do it for real again, that I had to basically do the fight all over again with all the upgrades, which is actually recommended because it's bloody hard. I think it's even harder than it was in the original, in the remaster.
Time to scram!
A walking vibrator, really? Bloody hell. In fact, did vibrators exist in the 90s? I'm not even gonna... I don't want to... Well, I do want to know, actually. There is some part of me that wants to know the answer. You know, were vibrators even around in the 1960s? and me thinking they might have been. They might have been. I mean, nothing to really stop it from happening. All you need is a battery and kind of away you go with that and some thing to make it vibrate. But yeah. So I deleted the footage, and I then retried it with all the upgrades because I thought, but then it's too late. Because to be quite honest, after that point, I don't think anyone cares. So I just decided to do Destroy Humans 2 because it's 2022, and I think they're going to be remastering this game and it'll be out this year. I think so. I think it's this year. So we'll see how that remaster goes. I don't even know if I can play it because I saw that it might be exclusive to the PS5 and whatever the new Xbox is, Series X is it? Something like that. Let's have a look at Poxmart. I collected a few Furitech cells. You can purchase upgrades for your weapons and jetpack and collect Furitech cells, and we also get them for completed missions. Let's improve the damage because I think that's what's a good thing. It would be nice to have an upgraded jetpack as well, but we've only got 4 left. Talk to Pox, let's begin the next mission.
Jeez, Pox, my head's still spinning.
And so
what
is
the
that
hell's going
flyer.
on around here? Why are those Ruskies gunning for us?
Frankly, I'm more concerned with how the KGB managed such a successful twin strike. They're not usually so organized. We need to find them, Crypto, before they spring any more surprises.
Oh, more surprises. Finding the KGB.
Okay, so what? I just start knocking on doors and doing the slice and dice?
You do not! The KGB are hardly likely to hang around if you just start indiscriminately blowing away humans.
Yeah, well, I was just brainstorming.
Well, stop!
Yeah.
I've done a little research in the criminal files of the local constabulary. Apparently there's one informant in Bay City who always knows what's going down on the streets. They call him the Freak.
Ooh, the Freak.
The Freak, huh? Yeah, I've heard about him. Cat's got connections all over town. He's kind of a burnout, though. From what I hear, he doesn't even need drugs anymore. He lives in his own personal mental lava lamp. But if any of those stinky monkeys knows what the KGB are up to, I bet he does.
I like that.
Then I suggest you locate him and find out what he knows.
There are some lines in this game that just stick with me. And that's one of them.
Alright, enough chit-chat. I'm off to find our little hippie friend, the Freak.
Who lives in his own mental lava
I
lamp.
shall continue my repairs on the saucer. And then, I don't know, order a virtual pizza or something. Brains, I hate this.
A virtual pizza? Where have all the flower children gone? I don't bloody know, and I don't care. Disguise yourself as the hippie chick. Will do. You can steal a human's body by using body snatch. Press the human and press triangle to steal their body. I will. Like so.
You got an alien inside you.
That sounds interesting. Human disguise is useless until you've taken care of the witnesses. You can use forget or free love to make the humans forget that they've seen you. Hold L1 to target a human and rapidly press circle. I will. Sorry. Come on. There you go. And they just dance away.
To the funky music.
To funky music, yeah. Find the Freak. Well, we can just scan people's minds and they will hopefully, tell us in their thoughts where the Freak is. And humans are very sick in this game, very stupid, because they pretty much think the answer you want to know. Let's ask this policeman.
That freak at the park should be put away for good.
You see, they all know where he is. In fact, you're the only one who doesn't know where he is usually. The nav map shows you the location of important people, places and objects. Press the select button, which is actually just left on the touchpad, and then nav map shows you, yeah, you've said that. Like Voodle cult missions and odd jobs, we'll talk about those, we'll do those eventually. And then there's also landing zones and Art Voodle marked on there as well. See, I'll show you, everyone knows.
I hate going to the park lately. The freak is always there. He really creeps me out.
And I'm sure you creep him out as well. So, I also wanted to say, because I'm not playing this game out of sheer boredom, but
this is the way to live. Sleeping in the park, living out the land, taking only what you need, giving what you can. Oh, who am I kidding? God, I want a pizza! And I don't mean that soy cheese crap!
soy cheese crap. Can you make soy cheese? Probably can. Soy milk is a thing.
Hey there, Moondoggy. I'm looking for a dude with his ear to the street. The kids call him the Freak.
You found him? But I'm all tapped out, man. The heat's coming down on me, you know. Try me next week.
No, we can't wait until next week.
Well, what I need is information. What do you know about the Ivans in the cheap suits who crashed our party?
You mean those KGB cats? Yeah, those dudes are straight, all right. They make Jack Lord look like Abby Hoffman.
If only I knew who those people were, I could tell you about them. Oh, they were invited, really?
Who invited the KGB to harsh our buzz?
From what I hear, it was that cat who leads the commune. I don't know his real name, but he calls himself Coyote Bongwater, which is pretty righteous. Supposedly, he's like this master of tantric meditation and spiritual healing. All I know is Cat's got the chicks eating out of his hookah.
Yeah. Question him about...
Okay, you piqued my interest. Where do I find Coyote Bongwater?
Well, from what I hear, he's kind of paranoid. He doesn't hang out at the park for long. I heard he's got a pad someplace, but I don't know where. What I do know is he's cutting into my livelihood. Dude's been handing out this new turn on a drink like in a can. Calls it Revelade. Ain't that a bitch? If you want him, that's your it. Find some Revelade and you'll probably find Coyote Bongwater.
Hooray.
What's in this Revelade stuff?
He claims it's like an all-natural elixir that enhances your cosmic awareness or something. Bongwater says it's the first shot in the global revolution against the man.
Great. Like the monkeys aren't revolting enough already. Thanks, Freak. I gotta go find Coyote Bongwater. I can't believe I just said that.
That was a good one, though. Can't believe they're... yeah. They're not revolting enough already. Indeed. That was the Freak, who I'm pretty sure his voice actor had tremendous fun voicing him. And also, we're going to need another
he can buy my loyalty
disguise.
by handing out free samples of his homebrewed mind-altering substance on Ashbury Street. Then he's right. It's all about the buzz, man.
It is all about the buzz. So he's on Hasbury Street, which I'm assuming is this road here, because he's at that building at the end there. But I'm just going to go there slowly, because one thing that I have missed is mentioning who the voice actors are behind Pox and Crypto. So Crypto is obviously the alien that we're playing as, and Pox is the character we were talking to earlier. And Crypto was voiced by J. Grant Albrecht. I think so. I think it's either Grant Albrecht or J. Grant Albrecht. I don't know which one he prefers to go by. And obviously Richard Horvitz does the voice of Pox, who you probably recognise from so many things, including Invader Zim, and the recent thing that he was in was Hell of a Boss. And there was also an Invader Zim movie, and I think he probably voiced Zim in that. I haven't seen it, but let's go into this building to find Coyote Bongwater, the twit.
And next week, we'll start one-on-one Shakti tutoring.
Ooh,
I'll be
sounds
giving each of
amazing.
you private, hands-on
The only
instruction
thing I
in
wanted to do in my life was do
the highest
hands-on
state of tantric
Shakti
arousal. These
tutoring.
sessions can run 10 hours. So eat a good breakfast.
What if I need the toilet?
That's it for today. Remember, wherever you go, I'll be there.
Oh
The
god.
shine in your Japan, the sparkle in your China.
Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva.
Yep, Bodhisattva. Whatever that means. Ah,
God damn flashbacks.
Guess again, sunshine. Nice little setup. Guns, cheap Russian booze, teenage bra-burning hippie chicks. Phew, man after my own heart, if I had one.
Then join us. We're about to free the people of this city. Soon they'll see the truth and embrace our beautiful new utopia. The Bay City Super-Organic Communal Collective and Compost Farm. Are you with us, man?
Am I with you? Dude, you're bogarting the brain stems. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Yeah. Kill me?
yep.
Run along, comrade. My men can handle this.
And off he goes.
Pacifists. What a crock.
And off we go. So. Oh, bloody hell. Whoa! Kill the kid, I will. I mean, what do you expect me to do? Just lead them? I mean, these guys are fairly weak. At this point in the game, anyway. But when we get to the later stages of the game, enemies will obviously get stronger. The alert level shows the current threat from the humans, like Grand Theft Auto's star system. Higher alert levels will cause the humans to send stronger forces against you. Use police boxes to reduce the alert level. You need to body snatch a cop. Which is a lot easier if you use free love on the humans around them and then steal their body like so. So now we are a policeman. And that means we can apparently use the call box even though I don't really understand why we need to be a member of the law enforcement. Oh,
We got him.
10-4, all units stand down.
You see, I don't get why. I understand how that works. I understand how there's sort of like a barrier in the way, like you have to be in a certain disguise to use the call box, because it is like a barrier to make the game harder. But how does being in this disguise,
This Bongwater
you know,
fellow seems to be evading our grasp. Crypto, go and speak to the freak when you get a chance. He's our only link to this so-called hippie guru.
because it is kind of implied that in a few missions, and when I say missions I mean some odd jobs, that Crypto can actually change his voice to match the person that he's in, if he's disguised as. And I'm wondering if that is exactly what's going on, because nobody seems to bat an eyelid that he doesn't sound anything like, and he was disguised as a lady, and he doesn't sound like a lady in the game. In the who's seen me? Them over there. Oh bloody hell! Anyway, I need to be disguised as. I don't really need to be disguised as a hippie chick. I can just be a hippie guy. But yeah, I'll talk more about that when we finish this.
How's it hanging, freak? Listen, I need a little more info.
All right, but hurry it up, will you? You're making me nervous.
Well, we're in a completely different disguise than we were. But you know, that doesn't really matter. It's a game.
Here's the thing. I found Bongwater, but he got away before I could ice him.
Whoa. I don't know, man. You didn't tell me you were gonna get violent.
You didn't ask. Smart hippie.
Okay. Maybe I've heard some things. He's gone underground and come up with a new plan to distribute his revelade.
Good lord, who is the voice actor behind this guy? Because like the vocals just go up and down and I don't know, it's very weird. But then again, the freak is a weird guy, so makes sense. Stop nodding your head.
What's that wacko up to now?
Get this, somehow he got his hands on a whole bunch of blimps.
Blimps? What's he gonna do? Start a tire company?
It's not what's on the outside, man. It's what's on the inside. Gas. He's gonna gas the whole city with revelade.
That sounded like I was exposed to gas
then. That's so wild, it might just work.
Accept the mission.
Well, I'll tell you this. Bongwater's been drinking his own revelade if he thinks his scheme's gonna work.
Whatever. Hey, you coming to Jade's party?
What? No, I'm gonna blow up Bongwater's blimps full of revelade. Didn't you hear me?
Easy, man. Mellow out.
What am I doing talking to this creep?
No idea. Make love, not war. They shoot hippies, don't they?
Pops,
Possibly.
we got a situation here. Bongwater must be drinking his own product.
So I'm not gonna bother shutting up.
With giant blimps full of revelade gas.
Because he's just telling Pox of what he's just heard.
That's so moronic, it just might work. Luckily, I've detected more data calls from the mothership nearby, containing repair parts you can use to get the saucer up and flying.
Yep.
Once you're in the air, you can blow up blimps to your heart's content.
Blow up blimps.
Gotcha. I'll snatch up those repair pods and
Blimpy
swing back
the
to
blow
the
up.
saucer. Oh yeah.
Blimp the blow. Blow the blimps. Blim 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 blim. Indeed. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum, to chew 5 gum, chew feels to 5 gum, choose, to choose, stimulate your senses, to stimulate, to chew 5 gum, to chew 5 gum, chew feels. And, anyway, regardless.
With a ray gun!
Yeah, Nikita Khrushchev.
Came from outer space.
I did actually, now that you mention it. So with, when I say I'm in crypto, I'm in character. I forgot that you can body snatch, but you kind of can't because they still know you're not one of them. So, are you one of them?
Goddamn hippies!
Might be. Oh, ow! Thank you for attacking me with your vehicle.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Doesn't matter what you wear.
Anyway, Holly just disappeared. That's nice. So with that in mind, there's a soldier there. Let me just think. Oh, do these guys just respawn back? Oh, hellfire! That was a shotgun. Jeez. Whoa, jeez. Oh, let's just get out of there. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? That is a good question. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know why being in a different disguise, means that you can kind of talk. But it is... Oh, he's got a M16.
Asshole! Lake chili, asshole!
Oh god. The soldiers of the United States military are attacking me. Help. So... Yeah, it is sort of implied that Crypto can disguise his voice as the person that he's in. Body snatch that. Which, it makes sense to me. It sounds like a good ability to have. The only thing is that the game sort of does a poor job at what's the word? At, oh, what is the word? It does a poor job of showing that. And even in other games after this and before this, yeah, I don't think there was ever a moment where Crypto changed his voice to match the person. I mean, he kind of did, sort of, in a little bit of a way. I mean, in Path of the Furon, he would disguise his voice when he was in Shenlong and trying to pretend to be... The character was Madame Ginseng, right? One of the geisha girls. No, geishas are Japanese. Yes, geishas are Japanese. But one of the working girls, I shall say, of an establishment, and Madame Ginseng was the owner. So Crypto would body snatch Madame Ginseng and then pretend to be her for the purposes of trying to get information out of someone else. So then he would put on this voice like he was Chinese and raise his tone a bit, but he didn't speak exactly like Madame Ginseng. And I suppose it's sort of implied that every other human, when they hear him speak in a disguise, they hear the person that he's disguised as, rather than him underneath. I suppose. Because in one of the missions in this game, he does disguise his voice as the person that he's actually pretending to be in the disguise. And, you know, it does actually use the voice of that person in the phone call. But that is the only time that I can think of where that ever happens. So, yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing. Just a little bit of trivia for you there. But we obviously know it's Crypto, regardless, you know. It's just that the person on the other end doesn't know it's him. So, let's talk about what else led me to do this game, to actually let's play it. So today I bought the game OMSI, right? OMSI. And people just say OMSI. I don't know what it stands for, but it is a bus simulator, right? Now when I say I bought it, that doesn't mean that I kept it. Right on, time to boogie.
On.
There you go.
Time to boogie.
Yep, let's boogie. Enter the cockpit. Oh, hellfire. Activate your cloak, which is L2 I think. Yeah, we're in the saucer now. Use the saucer's cloak to move around undetected. It is L2, yeah. They have to recharge eventually. Recharge the saucer's shields. You just abduct and drain from vehicles. Like this. Move a vehicle, hold L1. Quickly press circle. Like so. And that's our health bar going up there. Just drain this Volkswagen bus.
Bombwater has launched his blimps at the city. You must stop them from polluting the air with Revelade.
I will do.
I'll be monitoring the level of Revelade in the atmosphere. But you'd better destroy those blimps quickly, Crypto, because if the Revelade level reaches 100% saturation, our Bay City brain farm will be turned into a useless den of unmotivated degenerates sitting in front of their TV screens, twiddling their thumbs.
Well, gamers. Anyway, let's go destroy these blimps. So,
look alive, Crypto. Here comes another wave of those infernal blimps.
Those infernal blimps. So, OMSI is a bus simulator, and it does indeed look like an absolute potato. However, that doesn't mean that it plays like a potato. Now the whole attraction with OMSI is a very good bus simulator. The only problem is that my experience of it today has been absolutely catastrophic, right? And I really do. This goes out to whoever does manage OMSI. I'm not going to leave a bad review. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be an absolute arse. I'm just going to say that my experience of it was not good. For several reasons.
Another squadron of blimps is closing on your position. Oh, I can't watch. Thank God, Boodle, I have no eyes.
Indeed. Well, you did. You did have eyes, but now you don't, because you killed. you're nothing. You're dust. You're now a virtual pox. So, you know, with that in mind, see, the part of it that really annoyed me was, I mean, I loaded up the game, and it did ask me after it crashed the first time, because it did crash. It asked me, do you want to reduce the performance in order to make it actually run better? So I said yes the second time around after it crashed. And at that point I've only been playing it for... I mean, I didn't even play it. That's the thing that annoyed me. Because I installed it from Steam, I paid the money, £27.11 exactly, Great British pounds. I downloaded it, I then started it up. But the thing is that when I did start it up, it needed to install something else. So I let it install that something else. However, that time that it spent...
I'm taking you down
with me, I think he's going to say. You can use the Gene Blender to upgrade your abilities when flying saucer protect to activate the Gene Blender. Bloody hell. I hadn't noticed our health. Quickly, get some back. And there's the, there's another landing site there. Let's, there's a soldier there. Oh! I need you, eventually. Now for Gene Blending, more soldiers, human being, tank that's in the ground. Oh! Missiles! Watch out for the missiles. 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 The missiles. Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. Right. Here's the Gene Blender. Abduct humans into your saucer and experiment on them with the Gene Blender. And we complete the Gene Blender to upgrade my abilities. So, we have to basically abduct humans of this type and this nationality. So we've got American female hippie, because we've got the female symbol there, and then hippie is the type of human. And then we've got female male hippie. So that's what you need to abduct in order to do that particular Gene Blend. And I know that, yeah, we have to... I've just explained this to them. Thank you, game. Right, urbans. We don't need urbans right now, but we will eventually sort that out. So we'll do those first two after I lower the alert level, because I'm not going to be able to do much here. There's a soldier. I need the soldier. Thank you. What are you afraid of? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Right, prank, not a prank call.
Police dispatch, is this an emergency?
It is actually.
Target eliminated. Call them off.
Yes, sir! All units stand down!
Oh, right. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to say. Oh, call off the reinforcements. Oh, really? Alright. I'll just do that then. We'll ask for official clearance or your rank or your name. I'm just gonna call all them off.
Give me some backup!
Yeah, I'm on the way. Right, cop. There's a female hippie. I think if we go to Golden Gate Park, we'll have a higher concentration of hippies, because that's where they all seem to hang out, as well as in Hashbreed and surrounding regions or locations. Now, OMSI was a bad experience. So, the story so far, I bought the game, installed it, then installed something else. I think it was DirectX or something like that. And the actual time spent downloading that DirectX actually counted against me, because apparently that counted as playtime because OMSI was running. But I couldn't stop it from running, so that was bullshit. Anyway, as you know with Steam, to get a refund, the maximum is 2 hours of playtime, at least typically, and 14 days of ownership, right? Whichever one comes first, and then after those thresholds you can ask for a refund, pretty much. You might as well not bother. Well, I did get a refund, and thankfully so, because if I hadn't, I would have been so pissed off. Really pissed off. Now, my experience with OMSI was it crashed twice, so I reduced the performance. It still wouldn't respond very quickly, but it did eventually load, and when we loaded into the tutorial took the piss because I was reading every single word, because I thought that, oh, this is an entirely new game, so I should read every single word. Yeah, that wasn't a great idea, because that made me take my sweet ass time to actually read it, and that obviously counted against me in the playtime. Anyway, beyond that, then I came to a bit of the tutorial which said press Shift and Z, right? Now I was pressing Shift and Z till the cows came home, but nothing ever happened. So I closed the game. I thought, alright, I've seen in the options that I can configure my keyboard settings. I can configure the control, so maybe I can change that around so it's something different, because Control and Z doesn't seem to be working. Turns out you can't actually do that. It's not listed in that area. Control and Z is not. So then I looked online. I searched up OMSI 2 tutorial control Shift and Z. Sorry, supposed to be Shift and Z. I searched up that, and I was met with an article on, I think it was Steam forums or Steam help or something like that, and the answer to that particular problem is actually that it's a German game. So the developer in the space, because in Germany they apparently use well, in the Western world, at least in the UK and in America, I would say, they use the QWERTY keyboard. So that's the first few letters on your keyboard: Q, W, E, R, and T, Y. Well, in Germany it's Q, W, E, R, T, and then Z. So actually, the correct combination if you've got a QWERTY keyboard is Shift and Y. Bloody hell, they've got bazookas, hellfire. Whoa! I am gonna have to call the alert level down again, aren't I? Sorry, body snatch. Don't shoot at me, thank you. I like how the tanks just stop aiming at you when you're getting a body snatch, as if they haven't got a human being that didn't just see you inside them. But anyway, I can't. I need a policeman or something. Art Voodoo cult missions are marked as alien eyes. Art Voodoo is very generous and offers great rewards for those who serve him. Okay, I will do that. We're going to talk to Pox to do that. Yeah, it's a very easy mission. Or should I finish about OMSI before I do that? Anyway, maybe I'll do the next story mission. Oh bloody hell! There's a long ass thing, isn't there? There's a long ass dialogue thing. Old bugger, he's got an M16.
You're in my airspace, freak.
Right, I am now a soldier. You haven't seen me. So, the thing is, alright, I thought, okay, I can let it off with that because it's obviously created by somebody's German. They wouldn't have known, they wouldn't necessarily have known that that somebody would play with a QWERTY keyboard. So, I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So I kept going with the tutorial, and then I came across, once I'd gotten over that hurdle, something else happened. And that something else that happened was, I finished the tutorial. Tutorial 1, because there's 4. And in tutorial 1, when you finish it, it then prompts you to say, okay, now you can press new game, and then you can start the next tutorial, no problem. Well, no you bloody can't, apparently, because when I did that, the first thing that happened was I got an error message. So I thought, okay, maybe I pressed something wrong. But then I pressed OK on that error message. And then OK again, and it appeared again. And then OK again, it appeared again. OK again, it appeared again. The issue is, that error message is in German. I can't understand German. I know a few words of it. And the only reason I know those few words is because of either memes or because I played, you know, games set in the Second World War where, you know, the enemies speak German. Or I know a little bit of tiny bit of German, like 4 bloody phrases, and that's about it. But the thing is that I can't tell what it says. Maximum damage, yeah, that'll be nice, and battery charge increase for Zap-O-Matic. Can we do these gene blends now? We can body snatch them at twice the rate, and we got Squaresville done as well. Full of Flower Child, and we're missing 1 urban. We'll get that now. We'll get her now. So, I mean, there are less urbans in sort of the Hashbury area than there are... Oh, there's one. Thank you. Hey, Mrs. Robinson, it's the fuzz and GI switcheroo. Done that. Done that. Then KGB, we haven't got any KGB yet. They only appear in a certain location. At least for right now. And I'm not going to show you where that is, because it'll spoil things. So, go back and land. Now, we'll go and do the story mission. Now, if you're following along, that is when we got to the 90-minute mark, and I could not close the game. Because it kept popping up with that error message, so every time you want to close the game it would just pop up, because there's a pop-up in the way that's stopping you from closing it. So then you press it, but then the moment that, as soon as you press it to get rid of it, another one comes up. And this is off of Steam, by the way. This isn't a fake version, this isn't some you know, knockoff. This is the actual thing from Steam, which is what pisses me off. So then the advice I found, there was basically nothing for that exact error message. I typed it in and everything. I'm just gonna...
Just tell me where Bongwater is so I can whack him and get back to making hot monkey love.
Indeed.
When you're packing a new Ferrari, you don't want it gathering dust in the garage. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. And Bongwater? What can I say, man? Nobody's seen the dude. Well, nobody except Prudence, I guess.
Prudence?
Who's Prudence? His insurance broker?
Ah, dear Prudence. No, she's Bongwater's new protege. Kind of a revolutionista in training. Anybody knows where Bongwater's at? It'd be Prudence.
He sounds like a real firecracker. Maybe I should introduce myself.
Prudence is incredibly annoying.
Alright, I'm off to introduce myself to Prudence. See if I can convince her to give up Bongwater.
Yeah, we will. The alien who probed me, which is obviously a reference to the James Bond film The Spy Who Loved Me, and there's quite a few James Bond references in this game. But yeah, she's at the park. She's at the park. But
I
everyone's
wish I'd get invited to a Black Panther party.
Well, maybe you don't know.
Prudence Kane isn't nearly good enough for Coyote Bongwater. She's nothing but a bourgeois dilettante. If she gets up on that stage, I might just rip her stuck-up Garista hair out! Bitch!
Alright, bloody hell. Just for a few seconds of you listening to Prudence, you'll understand the pain. But let's just... Here she is.
Brothers and sisters, children of the revolution,
This is the dawning of the age of aquariums. My name is Prudence Kane.
Oh, buddy.
Like me, many of you joined